Let's hope it's not too loud. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Let me get my game on so that we can begin proper. Oh no, we get a notice of some sort. I think that, hold on. Where is this? Where is it? Where is it? TCG Live, here we go. Apparently there's gonna be server maintenance. I don't know what time. I hope that's tomorrow. It's supposed to be tomorrow. I don't know what time tomorrow. Anyways, hello, welcome back. Hello, CL, good to see you. Ooh, glad to hear that you finally got the Legacy collection. Let me see if I can. Looks like the bottom of the chat for some reason is a little bit less of the bottom. There, much better. That looks better. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Hello, CL. Good to see you. Glad to hear that you got the Legacy collection. The Solar Knight ships are pretty fun in Star Force 1. I don't know if they don't appear in Star Force 2, I don't think, and I don't know if they're part of Star Force 3 or not. But believe me, by the time you get to Star Force 3, you are going to love Star Force 3. Anyways, I know this doesn't look like Megaman, because it's not. We're doing something a little bit different today. I plan on Thursday, I'm actually going to be going to a Pokemon TCG weekly event at a card store that I've been frequenting. Basically, I've started getting back into Pokemon TCG and I want to start playing in person. I have a close college friend of mine that's been playing with me a little bit actually over the past couple of weeks. He came over to my place to play some Pokemon TCG. I visited him to play some Pokemon TCG. We're both going to be going to this event together on Thursday. So I want to try out some of my decks that I have. So these decks, this one right here, this one I stole from, if you guys watch Pokemon trading card game at all on YouTube, you could find For the Win TCG or FTW TCG. He does Pokemon TCG stuff, and I kind of he made this deck, which is a Mega Greninja deck that utilizes so it's a Mega Greninja deck, and it uses Blaziken to help bring energies back onto your Pokemon from the discard pile, and it uses En's Zoroark EX as the draw engine. So basically, I can discard an energy either with Zoroark to draw cards, or with Mega Greninja to do damage to an opponent, and then I could use Blaziken to put that energy that I discarded back onto one of my Pokemon, preferably my main attacker, which is Mega Greninja. And then Mega Greninja's Ninja Spinner attack does 120 damage, plus I could put an energy on it back into my hand in order to do 80 additional damage. So this deck kind of just cycles the energy around. From your hand, it goes into the discard. From the discard, you can use Blaziken EX to put it back onto one of your Pokemon, preferably Mega Greninja, and then Mega Greninja allows you to put that energy back into your hand, and now you have it in your hand for next turn to do the whole cycle all over again. This deck is kind of like not super easy to use. There's a lot of like moving parts to it. The main thing though is trying to get Precious Trolley. The idea is to go second, so you can use supporter cards and then get access to your Precious Trolley, which allows you to search your deck for any number of basic Pokemon and put them on your bench. So you basically just rapid fire getting your basic Pokemon onto the bench. And in order to try to get that as fast as possible, we have 4 copies of Team Rocket's Petrol, which allows you to search your deck for a trainer card, which Precious Trolley is a trainer card. You put it directly into your hand, and on the off chance that you don't start Petrol in your starting hand, that's okay, because we also have 4 copies of Team Rocket's Transceiver, which allows you to search your deck for a Team Rocket supporter card, i.e. Petrol, and put it into your hand. I like this deck. It's fun to play. It's not like the super easiest deck in the world to run, but it's definitely one I might try out. Alternatively, what I might try out on Thursday is just Mega Extra Chill I named it V2 because I did make some minor adjustments to it, but this is basically just Mega Extra. Mega Extra has big HP. His second attack does 200 damage for 3 metal energy, and if you have 2 extra metal energy, so once you get to 5 energy, you're actually doing 330 damage, which knocks out not everything in the game, but knocks out a lot of stuff in the game. Any EXs are gone, basically. Mega Evolutions can survive it. Most EXs are going to fall, because they mostly have less than 330 HP. I think even the big Pokemon right now is Dragapult, and I am trying to make a... Yeah, Dragapult gets one shot by that. It's 320 only. I am also designing a deck that utilizes Dragapult and the new Hide and Sneak format or strategy, but it's not. Yeah, I don't have all the cards I need for this one in real life yet. I need to get a copy of... Where is it? I don't have any copies of Lily's Clefairy EX in person, so I need to get one of those for this deck to really be at its peak. Anyways, we're gonna try this one out. This is the one I think I'm gonna bring on Thursday. Alternatively, I might try Mega Extra. From what I've heard, though, a lot of people are playing Mega Extra on ladder right now in this game. Let's turn... Okay, music's off. Sound effects up is fine. Okay, we're good. I haven't played this game in a long time either, so I'm like the lowest league possible, I think. Not the lowest possible, but I probably couldn't demote less than where I'm at. I thought that he had like... Okay, it does. Quick League, Poke League, Great League, Ultra League, and then Master. I never made Master in this game before. Alright, let's get started. It's gonna be a chill series of streams over the next few days. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, we're just gonna play a little bit of Pokemon TCG. I might try out those other 2 decks. Like, maybe I'll try out the Excadrill tomorrow and the Hide and Sneak Dragapult deck on Wednesday. Thursday, I will not be streaming because I am going to that event. Friday, I will not be streaming because I will be busy doing chores and stuff on Friday. Is there a TCG equivalent to TCG Pockets or Ikorio Electric? There usually is. Dude, just imagine just starting Precious Trolley. That's wild. And my opponent mulliganed. They're playing... Ooh, they're playing End Zoroark and Mega Gengar. Ooh, Mega Gengar does survive. Oh wait, but I'm not running Extra, so it doesn't matter. They took 2 mulligans also. Okay, that's really good for me. I know that there's a Crustle card right now that's pretty popular, and I believe that Crustle prevents damage from Crustle, if I'm not mistaken, it prevents any damage from Pokemon that have abilities, and a lot of biggest Pokemon do have abilities, so that's a really annoying card to play against. But I also know that there was a Mimikyu card that came out in Scarlet Violet base set, which basically that card was the one where it's... Oh, I see what they're doing. They got rid of End Rim and a rare candy. Yeah, they're gonna try to get automatic knockouts with Abyssai here. Abyssai, basically, if your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by special condition, it's automatically knocked out. And these decks have what's it called? Mega Darkrai decks actually have a way of doing damage. I mean, it kind of is a necessity. Okay. Grab one. You have 1 Zorua, unfortunately. I guess I could grab one of each of these, and I'll have 2 Froakie, 2 Torchics, and 1 Zorua in play. I mean, I can try to be annoying with Budew early on and just like item lock my opponent. So we'll do that, honestly. We'll attach this energy so that I can actually retreat into Budew. I'm just trying to slow them down a bit. Next turn I can actually Ultra Ball to grab one of my evolutions. Not a lot of damage, but just to stop them from using items. Sorry, as I was saying though, there was a Mimikyu card that prevented damage from Pokemon EX and I think it was V and EX back then. And unfortunately that card is rotated out, so I don't know how many cards are in format right now with abilities that prevent damage from EXs or like rule box Pokemon. Alright, they used Hilda. I'm assuming they got they got a Dark Energy and Toxtricity. This Toxtricity I've seen by playing against the AI. It has an ability that lets you attach a Dark Energy from your deck, I think, and attach it to a bench Pokemon, but then just damage them, which is still pretty good. But right now, we're just trying our best to stop him from using item cards to try and slow him down while I get myself set up. Getting my Precious Trolley turn 1 was huge. I can evolve one of my Froakies into Frogadier next turn. I mean, set rotations are honestly partially so that you, let me actually start these. I was about to say, if I have my big ticket, if I have my Fighting Greninja, I was going to say that is perfect. I don't have any of my supporters right now, though. Which kind of sucks. But what we could do here is Rare Candy into that, attach that, evolve that, retreat that, into Greninja, we get the KO here, which does get rid of some of his setup. And I can search my deck for any card. So we're gonna grab, honestly I might grab Lilies here. Or what we could also do is grab, but if I grab Petrol, what item card am I grabbing from my deck? There's really none that are worth it, so I'm just gonna do Lilies. I mean, the set rotations is partially to, it's partially to, sell cards, of course. That's their primary concern, is to sell the new cards. B, it's to make sure that there's not too much cluster in the format. Kind of streamline things by having only specific cards allowed from the past few years. And third reason why they have it is so that the metagame doesn't get too stagnant with anything that's too powerful from a while back becoming too dominant forever. Like, the 3 years that Gardevoir EX was allowed, Gardevoir EX was like the top Pokemon for literally all 3 years. Now it's Dragapult, and people are very patiently waiting for Dragapult to rotate out. Okay, there's the Dark Bell. So I'm confused, but they didn't have a way. Okay, that's good for me. They didn't have a way to actually. Yeah. They didn't have a way to attach another energy. They're kind of bricking right now, honestly. Okay, that was one of the Lilies of all time. I mean, I could just do another Snowy Blade here. If I really wanted to be cheeky, I could also retreat back into Budew here, honestly. I might do that. We'll retreat back to Budew. Budew ironically does double damage here, but it's really just to make sure that they can't use item cards. Because they have a dead hand. They only have 2 cards in hand right now. Like, their hand is dead right now. If I knock out this Darkrai, game's over. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Hey, Urgot. Yeah, no Bushidos in this game. I'm not playing Star Force 3 anymore. This is actually the Megaman trading card game, but it's modded to change all the cards into Pokemon cards. Well, modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Has other problems, in all honesty. Okay, we're gonna lead off with Ninja again. I need to find an energy card. Oh, we got Blaziken. That's huge. So we can actually use Blaziken, Seething Spirit, attach Water Energy to Greninja. I can either use Hilda here to grab... You know what, we're gonna use Hilda. We can grab a Zoroark and we can knock that out. How much damage am I doing? 170 and 50 is 220, so it's not enough to knock him out. Yeah, we'll do Ignition Energy here. I'm gonna do something a little cheeky. We're going to do this. Are you fighting weak? Oh, Petron's fighting weak. We can boss next turn. We'll do that. We can use trade. We'll get rid of lilies right now. Okay, we got another Blaziken. That's huge. And then I could use the Blaziken to maybe attach Water Energy onto this Frogadier. Buddy Poffin's not necessary right now, although I could use it just to see it. Yeah, okay, one of my Zoroarks, or one of my Zorua is prized right now. I do have Meowth, we have 3 Petrels, a Hilda, we still have another boss. We still have 2 more candies after the one that's currently in my hand. We do have our balloon, alright. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Does have its own problems, honestly. Yu-Gi-Oh! is a very fast-paced game that usually it's over in a single turn. Ignition Energy counts as 3 energies, so Ignition Energy is just in this deck for that Greninja or for Zorua. Literally, the only reason we have Ignition Energy in this deck is for Greninja EX's Mirage Barrage, which does 120 damage to 2 targets, and you have to discard 2 energies to use it, but the Ignition Energy counts as 3 energies, so you just discard that Ignition Energy, which works out because Ignition Energy was going to get discarded at the end of the turn anyways. Honestly, Pokemon TCG is probably one of the easier ones to get into. It's pretty simple in the grand scheme of things. Ooh, he failed to knock me out there. That's huge. Actually, what we should do here is maybe Petrol or maybe Ultra Ball. Who's that? Well, I can knock out the Dark right here. I do knock out the Dark right here. And then it's a matter of getting... Yeah, we should probably grab an Ultra Ball here. What we'll do is... Team Rocket's Factory can now draw me 2 cards, because I use the Team Rocket supporter this turn. Oh, that's so funny. That's what I was going to grab with the Ultra Ball. We could use Trade here to get rid of the Transceiver. To draw more. Okay, good. We got one of our Fire Energies too, which we could actually throw into Blaziken, so that Blaziken can become an attacker in this deck. Use a Seething Spirit to put that second Water Energy onto this Greninja, and it's like the deck is it's coming together right now. Right? I love the Gen 3 playlist. It's so nice. Okay, what else do we need? Honestly, there's not anything we really need right now. Maybe having air balloons for safety, just in case they try to boss his orders or something. But yeah, my deck got set up. There's never got set up. I feel like that is one of the strengths of this game. Like, it takes a lot to set it up, but the tools are there for you to set up as quickly as possible. And then once you have the setup that I have right now, the deck just cycles just so well. Yeah, Pokemon TCG, honestly, like, Pokemon TCG is one of the easier ones to get into. It's easier to get into Pokemon TCG than it is to get into, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic or whatever. at least in my opinion. Because you have that set format where it's like every 3 years they cycle cards out, you don't have to learn like every single Pokemon card that ever existed. It's like if you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, you need to learn a lot of cards. You want to play, I think Magic also does have a, if I'm not mistaken, Magic also has like a set rotation. Lower the sound effects. Oh, my other Mega Greninja was prized, of course. Is the music chill out too? Oh yeah, usually I lower the music on my I didn't lower my desktop audio, which I usually do. My bad, guys. Anyways, yeah, that was I think this worked out pretty well. Good first game. Oh boy, I got stuff for the Battle Pass. I have been playing TCG a little bit. Oh, they give you a free Goldeen. Full art Goldeen for free. Okay, not bad, not bad. Ooh, that's a nice coin. I like this Manectric. I kind of am thinking about making a Manectric deck as well. That's a nice Chandler coin. I do have 3 copies of Mega Chandler also that I ordered online. I get to open some packs. Got Bastiodon. Lampent. Lampent's pretty good. Armarouge. I have the full art version of that Armarouge. A lot of these cards I actually already have. Ooh, full art Wilmer. Got a full art Wilmer EX there. I barely, honestly. I log into Pocket every so often, but I don't log in daily like I used to. I feel like the novelty of it kind of wore off. Also, the fact that they come out with new packs so fast in TCG Pocket that it kind of makes me be like, oh, I'm not going to be able to finish this set before the next one comes out anyways, so I kind of like have half given up on trying. I still log in every few days to try and just open whatever packs are available to me and then move on in life. Alright. Hello, Waisuru, how are you? I don't know what this means. Most engaged members of Twitch in 2023. That's impressive. Alright, my opponent goes first, which is absolutely perfect. It's exactly what we want with this deck. And I got my copy of Petrol to begin. Oh no, I have no basic. That's unfortunate. Alright, so I have to do a mulligan, that's fine. Ooh, we got my trolley to start. And I do have Transceiver. I can use Transceiver to grab... Oh, they're running... Okay, they're running Kangaskhan, right? Legends Arceus had such great music. Alright, so y'all have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, here's the deck I was talking about, actually. This is the Crustle deck. Now, most of the Pokemon I have in this deck cannot hit Crustle, but Greninja EX can. And I believe Greninja EX one-shots it. So I should be okay here. Mist Energy prevents it. Okay. Protects it from effects. Okay. Effects of attacks, I think, right? As long as it's card, blah blah blah. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, that's fine. So, like, most importantly here, I think we're gonna have to keep Greninja EX alive as much as we can. But Greninja EX is gonna be good not only because it is obviously strong against Dwebble, it also one-taps Mega Kangaskhan. Okay, so that's all they had for their first turn, which is great for me. We're going to Trolley here. We'll grab a couple of Froakies. We'll grab one Zorua again. really need Budu this time. I don't have an energy to go for Budu unless I use Hilda. If I use Hilda, I can actually grab an energy so that I could retreat, honestly. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for Hilda here. We will grab the Frogadier. Actually, let's grab Zoroark for next turn. And that fire energy that we don't care about too much. The fire energy is only in this deck to give me a way to make Combuskin attack, and it's my only copy of fire energy in the entire deck. So let's do that, and then we're going to Ichipollen. The only reason I'm going for Ichipollen is because they clearly aren't set up, and I just want to make sure that they're not using any item cards to get themselves set up this turn. No Buddy Poffins, no Pokepads, like none of the cards that most decks use to help search their Pokemon. They can use supporters, but go ahead, use a supporter when your card is at 9 hand. Not when your hand's at 9 cards, bring your hand size down. I'm fine with it. Yeah, they use lilies. They get a fresh group of 8, but they do have spiky energy. He's gonna run errand, which lets him draw 2. Yeah, that's all they were able to do. So now is where we're gonna start looking good. We're gonna use Transceiver to grab Petrol. We're going to use Petrol to grab a Rare Candy. We're gonna use Rare Candy to evolve into that Greninja. Zoroark EX. Now we're gonna get to draw a bunch of cards. So we're gonna use Trade. We're gonna get rid of the Poppin that we don't need anymore. And we got our water energy, that's huge. And we're gonna use Factory, draw 2 more. I can retreat here into Greninja, attached water energy. I could use Ultra Ball. I don't see a reason to discard anything for it right now, so we're just gonna go and attack we're just gonna go right into attacking the Kangaskhan and search for... I do have Rare Candy already, so I can actually go for Blaziken right away. Alternatively, well, Ignition Energy would knock out one Dwebble, but not both of them. So I can actually go for... I can go for Dawn here, maybe. Dawn can get me... Stage 2, Stage 1. Yeah, we could go for Dawn. Another thing is, like, I made this deck, but I haven't really been practicing much with it. Oh, that was a Mega. I forgot. I get 3 prizes for that. Alright, there we go. There's my other Zorua and a second Zoroark. We could also just use Boss's Orders to get around the Dwebbles as well. He does have the energy he needs to evolve it. He's got... Okay, so he's gonna have access to Crustle here. Oh, and it's Festival Grounds as well. Oh, now that I think about it, actually, Festival Grounds is good against that Darkrai deck I just played against because it prevents status conditions. But yeah, this is the Crustle I was talking about earlier, where it's prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's EX. Oh, it's from all EXs. All damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. Does this do... Does 120 damage. Okay, so unfortunately... Oh, he used Airy and discarded 2 of my... He discarded my Ultra Ball and the Rare Candy. The Rare Candy is something I needed, unfortunately. I think it's weak to fire, right? So what we can do here is we can evolve that, evolve you. I can use Transceiver to grab Petrol. We can trade away lilies here. We get a Froakie, we get energy retrieval, which is kind of nice. I could get that fire energy back. What I'm thinking is I can also Petrol for Ultra Ball. use Ultra Ball to get rid of a Froakie. And I don't need Dons right now. We could grab Combuskin, which does 40... Oh, based off coin flips. Alright, that's fine if it's based off coin flips. I just don't have ways of getting both energy cards attached right now. Can't use boss's orders either. What we can do this turn, though, is maybe retreat and just stop them from using item cards next turn. That's a lot of gym leaders. Oh, I just did 20 damage to myself by attacking into the spiky energy. Forgot about that. Yeah, that Dwebble, I think it might have been a better idea to just knock this Dwebble out. What he should do actually is not even attack here. So the Combuskin, if I get double heads, the Combuskin still doesn't knock out that Crustle. Oh, he has bosses. He's gonna, yep, he's gonna boss up the Combuskin. Okay. Unfortunately, this kind of sucks because I don't have... I don't have a way of... Yeah, this deck is actually very weak to Crustle. I don't have a way of damaging it. But what we can do is energy retrieval here, grab these back. We can attach water energy here, and we're gonna boss this up the other double before it becomes an issue. And I don't, there's really nothing for me to do with Meow here. Just gonna knock out this double before it becomes a problem. I think they realize that I have all... Yeah, we're gonna search our deck for a card. We're gonna try to get Torchic back into play. I will need a Night Stretcher in order to get back my Combuskin. That's my only copy of Combuskin in this deck. But with Crustle being at 10 damage, there's a 25% chance I can one-shot the Crustle with Torchic. But I think what they're gonna do is just not... Yeah, they're just not going to, Alright, Airy does nothing. Yeah, they're playing a very disruptive deck, and they're not gonna bench anything. This is fine. We get Torchic here. I can petrol for Lilies, or actually for Night Stretcher. Yeah, to be fair, Scarlet and Violet did give us a lot of stuff as well. We can use Team Rocket Factory to draw, and it might seem at first like it's bad that I'm drawing so much, but in reality, me drawing this much actually does kind of help because I'm just going to use Lily's Determination eventually to shuffle everything back into my deck anyways. Yeah, the thing that was weird about Scarlet and Violet was that the Elite Four did double up a little bit. They knock out Greninja next turn, and that's fine. My question is, do we attach... I guess we have to attach Fire Energy to Torchic here. And then use Shinobi Blade to hopefully just find whatever card. It's a Gen 3 and 4 soundtrack right now. I guess I could also grab my balloon here. Yeah, but they're not... They're just going to keep this Crustle in play. They need to have a boss's order in order to deal with the Torchic, and if they don't have a boss's order to deal with the Torchic, and even if they do, I can trans receiver for one of my Buddy Poffins, I think, to get another Torchic out. They use Petrol there, and that's really good for me. Oh, I just realized that they're using Oh, and Hero's Cape. Never mind. They have double growing energy and Hero's Cape. That's going to put them at 290 HP. Oof. Yeah, this is a war of attrition, basically. But they're not allowed to set any other cards at all, is the thing. I also don't know if I have the ability. We just gotta hope to get a double heads on Torchic right now and start putting energies onto the Frogadier. But they're not gonna bet. Yeah, this deck does get hard countered by Crustle is the only problem. I would need to have like a non-EX attacker in this deck. And because of the mist energy... Oh, it's only prevent effects of attacks though. Oh no, I can actually use Greninja's ability. Hey Spice. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Let's transceiver for my last petrol. We're gonna use petrol to get another buddy Puffin, or to get our buddy. We don't have buddy Puffin. I do have Dawn though. I do have another Torchic. Do I have Dawn in hand? No. So I'll grab Dawn with petrol. Let's draw more. Yeah, that sounds about right. I had a day off today, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I don't think we need Meowth, honestly. We have all of our cards right now. Okay, we're getting a bunch of energies. I don't really need the energies right now. So let's get rid of the energies right now. Okay, there's my Ignition, but my Ignition energy I can't really use right now, unfortunately. Alright, let's just hope for a double heads flip. Getting double heads would be huge. Or we could get one heads, one tails. That also works, I guess. 80 damage, which leaves them at 9. They're at 200 HP. I don't do enough damage here. Ooh, they have how many spike energies of it? They have 3 spike energies. Goddamn. It is a funny name, honestly. It is a funny name. This is the shittiest matchup I could have gotten. Oh, and he has Jumbo fucking Ice Cream, so he just heals off all the damage I just dealt. Yeah, and he knows that I have all EX attackers. I evolved into Greninja with the hopes of, yeah. No, I don't have a way of winning this, unfortunately. He's never gonna deck out before me. They're doing nothing. They know that they could just win by being passive and doing absolutely nothing with that. Okay, so clearly Crustle is a problem for this deck if they simply don't bench anything, because that was the thing. If he had benched stuff, I could have gotten KOs, but he decided to bench literally nothing, and I just didn't have a way to deal with it. Ooh, I got a full light Thelmize. That's fun. That's gonna go into a hide and sneak deck for sure. Pull a sword. I wish. My thing is, like, how many good fire cards are there really in this format? I would need a single copy of a basic. Oh wait, I have the big Charizard. I don't remember getting this, but I love it. I should throw this into my Charizard deck. I do have a Charizard deck. Was it? No, I think this was that the Chiyu? No, this is the new Chiyu. There's gotta be some good fire attacker that only needs the one fire energy to attack with. Generally, that one hope. There's a Moltres card that's pretty good. Yeah, this is Yeah, this is a good Moltres card, but it does more damage to EXs. So that's not great into that. It's not actually good into the Crustle, unfortunately. But this is the one weakness of this deck, is that this deck solely relies on Megas to attack. Cinderace would be nice, but I mean, you have to start with Cinderace is the problem. It's just a shame that Combuskin that it has double kick. Double kick is not a great move, honestly. Yeah, there's no really good fire single prize attackers. Oh well. Basically, if we play against Crustle, we have to just boss's orders our way through everything, which is not easy. It's basically an auto lose against Crustle. But from what I've heard that less people are actually playing Crustle now. So maybe I could just avoid playing against it in general. And if I do avoid playing against it, we're good. Ah, that's terrible. That's the worst possible start. We do not want to start with Meowth. That is really bad. Oh, we're up against Mega Starmie. Now, Mega Starmie isn't itself like super strong, but what it does do is it's good at knocking out Pokemon on the bench. That's what you're supposed to do with it. Oh, they're playing Staryu or Mega Starmie with Greninja, I guess. On the bright side, I at least have my I have 2 copies of Transceiver, which is really nice. So what we can do is Transceiver to grab a Petrol, but let me make sure we have... Okay, we have 1 Zorua again, and both Zoroarks. Precious Trolley is here, fortunately. Okay. And we have 3 waters and a fire energy. Starmie, but it looks like Patrick Star, honestly. We Petrol for that trolley. And we trolley to grab... I could retreat into Budew. Yeah, let's do that. Let's discard the Ignition Energy here. Go into Budew just to turn off item cards. And Ichibalin. Just to turn off items. They could take the free KO, honestly, onto Budew. It's fine if they do. I'm just hoping that me turning off their items might prevent them from evolving. At least prevent them from evolving their Froakies. They have Salvatore. Oh, that's disgusting. Search your deck for a card that has no abilities and evolve it from one of your Pokemon. Okay. You can use this card on Pokemon to put down when you were setting up to play. That's disgusting. And they just attack immediately. See, they're targeting the wrong thing, though. They really should not be targeting the Froakies. I could promote the Froakie for now, it's fine. Okay. We have the Greninja. We can grab a water energy with Hilda. We already have the rare candy, so we could evolve into Greninja. We want to evolve that one. I know it's already damaged, but that's fine. I'm gonna do this. I can Transceiver next turn if I really want to. For now, we can Shinobi Blade. And what should we search for here? I don't think there was any energies in the discard. No, there is not. Don't need a transceiver. I could maybe go air balloon. Team Rocket's factory would be nice, but I think we're just going to grab a Zoroark here and start getting that set up. Yeah, the thing with Starmie is that its damage up was kind of low. 120 damage for 1 is okay. It's not like super great. 50 more damage onto the bench is not terrible either. But the thing is, like, most 50 damage to the bench isn't that scary when you realize that Dragapult is doing 60 damage onto the bench, and everyone's trying to make sure that their Pokemon survive against Dragapult. So if my deck is able to survive against Dragapult, then of course it's also going to be able to survive against Starmie. What did they Ultra Ball away? They got rid of 2 water energies, interestingly. And they grabbed Meowth. Okay. Meowth, by the way, being another way genuinely for me to get access to Petrol early on to get my... what's it called? In order to get my Precious Trolley. Okay, they did get their energies back with a retrieval. Meowth is searching. I hope it's not searching for like bosses or some shit. Alright, search for Petrol, so I guess they do it as well. Petrol for a rare candy. Alright, I'm fine with that. It does mean that they're going to evolve into Greninja right away. Oh, that's right, the artwork Greninja. I have it. I need to throw it into this deck. There's no reason for me not to be using the Secret Illustration Rare Greninja when I also have it. It's going to Jetting Blow onto the other Brokey. Okay. Okay, huge. What we can do here is we can evolve. I'm going to use Petrol. Or I'm going to use Transceiver to grab a Petrol. We can use Petrol to grab a rare candy. I'll basically mirror his play. Rare candy to evolve. Greninja. Still have no energies in play. Then we could use Trade to get rid of the red card right now, honestly. Or we could maybe get rid of Blaziken. Red card? If he takes a KO... Actually, he doesn't have that many cards at hand. We'll get rid of the red card. Okay, we got our fire energy, funny enough. Isn't ideal, but we can get a KO with the fire energy. Shinobi Blade's doing 170 there. Oh, that does pick up the KO, I think, right? Because they have... Yeah, they have 150 HP left, so that does pick up the KO. We can hold on to the fire energy. We're going to Shinobi Blade here. We get the KO. Search for a card. We can search... I want to say we can search for a boss, but we already have boss. So we can do instead... Search for the water energy, maybe? Honestly, it might be best to take a water energy right now because I'm kind of low on energies. And we get our 3 prizes. Okay, we got our rare candy off of that. We got our night stretch off that. That's pretty good. They do come in and knock out Greninja here, which sucks. And yeah, that Hilda is gonna be... Oh, they have a Neo Upper Energy. Okay. Neo Upper Energy is not really necessary on the Greninja right now. Night Stretcher. Yeah, they evolved the Frogadier. So next turn, I don't have a way of attaching double energy, unfortunately. Actually, I'm lying. I do get 2 energies onto Greninja next turn. And he does up to 260. I can snipe that Frogadier. Okay. I mean, I understand him not wanting... Okay. We can use boss to get around. Okay, we target that Frogadier, basically, this turn. We target the shit out of that Frogadier. And then we should win. We rare candy, get our... Alright, we use rare candy, we get our Blaziken. We attach water energy onto this Greninja. We attach manually onto Greninja. We can use trade. Deer. We got Balloon. I can also... I could use Dawn here. Grab a Froakie. Grab Zoroark. And I guess we could grab the Blaziken just because. Put these guys down real quick. I should Night Thresher to grab back Greninja EX, just in case something happens to this Greninja. But what we're... Oh, I'm so fucking dumb. I was supposed to boss his orders. I'm an idiot. I use Dawn when I need to use boss's orders. Guys, I'm stupid. Then again... yeah, I'd appreciate not advertising yourself on my stream. Thank you. Without permission. They have lilies. Okay, so now the problem is that if they evolve that Frogadier, I messed up because I was supposed to have used boss's order last turn. Oh, and they just put down Festivity. Actually, that's really good for me too. If they don't, well, they have to keep their Greninja alive right now. That's the scary thing for them. They have to keep their Greninja alive and they don't have enough damage to not one-shot my Greninja, so they kind of have to retreat. Which honestly means I might have already won anyways. God. That's something I might do, actually. I might actually host Pokemon TCG tournaments at some point. I'll double check in the Discord to see how many people are actually interested in Pokemon TCG, or I'll probably even make an announcement on my stream, like on my channel, to be like, hey, if anyone's interested, like, let me know if you guys are interested. Oh, we win. Good game. Good game. We bossed that bad boy up. I still misplayed even though it worked out. But I should have targeted that Frogadier with the boss's orders, because then I would have been able to freely just like keep use his boss's orders to get a 2-prizer afterwards. But that worked out pretty well. I wouldn't say I won the mirror matchup, but we won a matchup that's close to the mirror matchup. We got an Armarouge, and we got another pack. Drillbur, I love Drillbur. You got a copy of Gwyn. Oh! Full art Gwyn, okay. Hold on, let me go fix up this deck real quick. Let me real quick, actually. Sorry to give away exclusively Protomaniac Z cards. I wish... I know there is a TCG. Alright, I do have 2 copies of the pretty Greninja, which means I will add in both copies of it. I also have this card in real life. I don't know if I showed... I think I posted a picture of this one on the Discord. I have the golden Mega Greninja EX sitting inside a protected case in my drawer on my desk. I am gonna hold on to that card for a very, very long time. I think that's all the stuff I have full arts of. Okay. What else did I want to do? Ooh, let me go to my hide and sneak deck actually. And one of these Delmises we can replace with the full art one. And one of these Gwins we can replace with the full art one. I have no idea who this character is, by the way. I don't know if maybe she's a... I'm assuming she's from Legends ZA. Wouldn't know, though. Believe me, guys, if I had, like... If I had random Megaman Battle Network trinkets, I would definitely be doing giveaways and use those as tournament prizes. Hi. Say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
How you doing? Nice. Good job. Please go first, opponent. I beg you to go first, opponent. Yeah, I feel like going second really is a huge boon. Okay, good. We need this deck. We need to go second for this deck because we want to get that precious trolley as quickly as we can. And if we can't get precious trolleys, then we want to get access to at least Buddy Poppins. And once again, we're starting with Meowth, and that's terrible. Alright, they're running a fighting type deck, so that means maybe Lucario? Maybe Mega Lucario they're running? What are you doing? Are you getting yourself ready? Okay, okay. I am. Trying not to. I mean, I won 2 out of 3 so far. Thanks. The only one I lost was an impossible matchup. Do you want me to explain it to you? Exactly. Then I recommend you shut up. Oh wait, we ended up in Kingdom Hearts. How did we end up in Kingdom Hearts music?
See, now they all know you bully me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never bullied you before.
Bullshit.
Alright, we ended up in Kingdom Hearts music for a second there, which... Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan, and I do plan on streaming Kingdom Hearts.
Don't get demonetized.
I don't think you can get demonetized for Kingdom Hearts music, honestly. It's half Disney, but... They don't... But the music is technically not composed by Disney. It's by Yoko Shimomura, and she is very friendly towards people. She's a... I'm pretty sure she's streamer friendly.
What about me?
No, not you. The composer is not a Disney composer for Kingdom Hearts music.
Yeah, but if it's their
Yoko Shimomura, it's technically not their music, it's her music.
you don't have any dishes.
What? Do I have any what?
Dishes.
No, here? No. Well, why would I? When do I ever?
Also, I do that.
Oh, they started with Fesendipity. That kind of sucks. It is Mega Lucario. I was right about that. They do have their Lunatone, so they're probably looking for their Soul Rock. I did hear we're getting... I don't know if they specified that would be an anime, but yes, there is going to be a Kingdom Hearts series on Disney+. I'm very interested in that. Because I don't know what they're doing with that yet. But in the reveal, like in that photo where they're revealing that series, that's not Sora. So I don't think that they're going to be like just retelling the events of the games or anything like that. So that should be interesting. It's going to be a Kingdom Hearts TV series on Disney+.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, coming out late next year. Can I help you? Thank you. Can you get the garbage from the bathroom too? Since you did that one.
When I go to the bathroom.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Which might be after I do the dishes.
I think what they're going to do with the Kingdom Hearts series on Disney Plus is they're either going to A, tell a completely new story, B, maybe go over like somebody like maybe like a retelling or a different like alternate story that follows Sora and like, you know, kind of follows the events of the Kingdom Hearts games. Or, and this would be really interesting, there is the possibility that what they're going to do is use this TV series to kind of go over the, what's it called? They might use this series to kind of go over Missing Link. Yeah, that's what I was about. Yep, literally. I was saying it. I feel good because I was saying it. Yeah, they're probably gonna use Missing Link. They're gonna use it for Missing Link. Genuinely. How much damage? You do 50 damage. Honestly, I don't mind. I want to retreat my Meowth. I don't mind a Froakie taking damage right now. We're gonna be able to rare candy into Blaziken next turn. This is fine. Yeah, it's probably it's very likely that it could be Missing Link stuff. It was supposed to be, because honestly, let's be real here. Kingdom Hearts 4, now let's get to play the first 3 now. Yes! Yes, Kingdom Hearts has been on Steam for a while now. Yeah, I plan on rebuying the series on Steam. I have the series on Epic Game Store. I don't like Epic Game Store anywhere near as much. One of the annoying things about Epic is that Epic Game Store, I can play Epic, like on the Epic Store, I can play Kingdom Hearts on my laptop and I can play it on my PC, but it's completely separated save files. Oh, they just got rid of one of their most important cards. They got rid of Gravity Mountain. That's huge for me. Yeah. It's nice that they're all on PC now, though. The great unifier of PC, of course. And then, you know, they also decided to dabble into mobile games and decided that the mobile games needed to have crucial information for the lore. Because of course they did. This guy still has not set up. They used Ultra Ball to grab a second Riolu. Oh, they have Soul Rock already, never mind. This is also their second turn, so they could have actually gotten Mega Lucario here, so I'm surprised they didn't do that. And they don't have a fighting energy, so that Soul Rock does nothing here. Alright, we're gonna rare candy for you. I almost want to use Ultra Ball, and I don't want to get rid of Lilies though. So what I want to do here, I can Ultra Ball away the red card and candy to grab a Zoroark. Evolve into Zoroark, and then we'll use Lilies. Just straight up draw 8. Okay, we did get... Okay, we can use trade to get rid of the Buddy Pop-In, which is not important anymore. Oh, we're cooking, boys. We're cooking. We got our Terra Greninja EX. We also have our Frogadier. Seething Spirit on Blaziken allows us to put our water energy back onto the Greninja. Shinobi Blade for the KO. And we are going to just prevent them from doing much of anything. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to grab our boss's orders. Ooh, Chain of Memory is so fun though. Look, Urgot, you play Battle Network. You're clearly a Megaman Battle Network and Star Force fan. Just think of it as a similar type of card game. Like, literally how good you are in Battle Network and... Cute. How good you are in Battle Network and Star Force depends on how good you are at making your deck in those games. Well, same goes for Chain of Memories, honestly. I actually really enjoyed Game Boy Advance version of Chain of Memories. No.
You don't want to be a cat?
No, I don't. Alright, I didn't see. What did they do? Oh, they use Flip the Script. They have 3 Riolus in play. Exactly. Slights are program advances. You just gotta use your program advances. You know what you should do? Do what I do. Do what I do. Any game that requires a lot of grinding, including games like Megaman Battle Network, games where you're just running around and like doing fights over and over again, just make that what you're doing in the background. I never, like growing up and even to this day, if I'm playing Pokemon games, if I'm playing Mega Man, Battle Network, Star Force, whatever, it's never the primary thing I'm focused on. I'm always focusing on something else. I'm always focusing on, I'm always focusing on either like watching a YouTube video or watching a TV show and then playing the game in the background, really. That's what helps me get through grinds in Pokemon or in Mega Man Battle Network. That's what I was doing when I played Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Like, I just always had like a video or something in the background. I know, I have to try that out eventually. You keep mentioning it, and I haven't played it yet, and I feel bad about it. Alright, let's get rid of the Combuskin here. And we can get rid of... I don't think we need lilies right now, so we're going to get rid of lilies, and we're going to grab the other Zoroark. I don't even think we need energy retrieval right now. There's no energies. So we're going to trade away an energy retrieval. This guy's going to lose his Pheasantipity too. I should just knock that out. I can evolve. Evolve there. I could also still use boss's orders, honestly. We also don't need Transceiver if we have Petrol in hand already. Okay, we got a Budu. Honestly, I think, well, no, I was thinking of knocking out Lunatone, but honestly, no, I think we just take out Fez here. I don't know unless we get any trainer card. I don't have a way of searching. Hold on. Here's what we're going to do, actually. What we're going to do is we're going to grab Ignition. Yes?
Bend over and cough.
Stop. What's wrong with you?
I can love it. I'm so sorry. I love you.
I love you too. You weirdo. Alright, I want to just try to limit. They're clearly... words. They're clearly bricking right now, so I don't have to worry too much about them drawing with Lunatone, honestly. Ooh. Alright, I mean, I'll look into it eventually. It's just a matter of when. I still have a lot I need to do. I still need to... Oh, they got lilies. Alright, now they finally have a hand. Well, yeah, they need time to get everything set up for Kingdom Hearts 4. Alright, there's a Makuhita. Oh, so they're running that kind of a Lucario deck. The one that has Makuhita and Hariyama in it for boss's orders, basically. Well, yeah, and I think it actually will be late 2027. I think that them saying that's going to be late 20... I think the worst case scenario is that they'll maybe do another January 2028 or like release in 2028. And the reason I think that they're really set on that time frame of the late 2027 is because from what I know, Tetsuya Nomura is not working on any Final Fantasy games right now. He's like fully invested right now in Kingdom Hearts from what I know. So it makes sense that they're gonna push out Kingdom Hearts 3 by the end, because they've been working on it. It's not like they don't work on Kingdom Hearts games. It's just people need to realize that the development of Kingdom Hearts goes really slowly, in part because the director of the games has his focus split between Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, and he's always they put Final Fantasy first. Okay, so we have a really good play here, and I think we're honestly gonna go for it. We're just gonna we're not gonna focus on anything. Maybe we can draw some cards. We'll trade away our Budu, but we're just gonna snipe some stuff. Okay, we got a fire energy, which is nice. I could always trade away that fire energy because I want to get other water. There's my water energies finally. I have a huge hand. I don't even need to use my supporter this turn. We should Seeding Spirit. We can attach the fire energy onto Blaziken, so Blaziken can come in. Yeah, that's what it is. I would love for... They don't have to... I wouldn't want them to mix TCG with the mainline games. What I would really love is for Pokemon to not have this. You know, as fun as it is to play this game, right? As fun as Pokemon TCG Live is, because, you know, you're playing the actual card game with actual people, I think if the Pokemon Company made a TCG game very similar to the Game Boy Advance game, that would be really fun. Anyways, nailing the double KO there, keeping Makuhita out of the game so that they cannot evolve into Hariyama. So now they have I know that they have a dead Hariyama in their hand because they used Ultra Ball last turn, right? We got rid of their Lunatone, so they don't have their draw engine. I only need one prize. They need all 6. I don't see them having a way to get back into the game. They would have to evolve all their Riolos to a Lucario. Yeah, at this point, they've given up, I feel like. I guess. That could be interesting. Yeah, it is. We are on the low ladder also, so there's probably people here that don't really know how to play this game very well. Not that I know how to play this game super well either. Like, I'm okay at it, but I made a stupid mistake last turn where I needed to... In the last game, I made a stupid mistake where I needed to use boss's orders to knock out a Frogadier to win the game. Or I should have, realistically. And then I used my Dawn, and then wondered why my boss's order just didn't work. The gym badges being cards instead of the, instead of like an actual gym badge would be interesting. Anyways, that's game already, so. No, I'm not searching for a card, that's BM. Oh, and another, my other boss's orders was in my prizes. Yeah, that guy never even attacked me. That kind of, not to be rude, but that kind of felt like I was playing against an AI. I have tested these decks against the, like, there's a feature in this game where you can test decks against AI, and I did do that. Just to see how, like, consistent the decks would be and whatnot. And the AIs always make super suboptimal plays and, like, ignore attacking you and stuff like that. And that's kind of what that last opponent was playing like. Alright, come on, friend. Choose to go first, my friend. You can do it. They chose heads. Flip that coin. That's the World's 2022 coin. They got tails. Ooh, that's great. That means I got to choose. Do I want to go first? No, I don't. Yo, this guy's decked out with Worlds shit. Oh, we both take a mulligan. That's funny. I have so many Pokemon, like basics. Ooh, double mulligan for me. There is no shot in hell. We are running the... This is a mirror matchup. Oh, wait, never mind. That was mine. Okay, never mind. I thought that was my mulligan the first time. I thought that was their mulligan. It was showing mine. Never mind. All right, they're playing Kadabra. I swear to God, for a second there, I didn't realize that was my mulligan. I thought that they had the exact same deck as me. Which is possible. Anyone that watches For to Win TCG can make this deck, but figured it was very unlikely. We're gonna want that special red card. We need our special red card as soon as they get down to... As soon as they're, like, set up. If we can get special red card to lower their damage output, that'd be great. Because the whole point of the Alakazam deck is to just draw as many cards as possible. It also gets hard countered by Pokemon with abilities that prevent your opponent from placing damage counters, but I don't have those tech options in my deck right now. Oh, we got Meowth is back again. Thing is, here we can always Meowth for petrol. It would have been really interesting if this was a mirror matchup. If it was a mirror matchup, I would have had the advantage from going second. So I would have been able to, like, get all my stuff set up and like get my precious trolley out on turn 1 and on my first turn rather. Ooh, they started with... Oh, please tell me they're not going to have a tool card right now. That would suck. Okay, they put an energy. Okay, good. They have legacy energy, okay. Bro, and I have all of my... Oh, yes. Let's grab a petrol here. They have literally... I have every Greninja right now. What the hell? I don't need Greninjas right now. I need my trolley. Let me see what else I have. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything important. Both bosses are here. We have one? Yo, we only have one for Oki. 2 of them are prized. And And 1 Zoroa prize. God, this is bad. 1 Zoroa band and 1 Froakie band. Or, sorry, prized. Not banned, prized. That's all I can really do this turn. Unfortunately, I don't even have an energy card to attack with. Most ideal situation would be like I draw an energy card. I could always get rid of the Mega Greninja. They get lilies. That is very strong for them. They're also a fully single prize deck, which sucks for me. I think that draws them, what, 2 cards? And then I think the other one draws 3. Alright, well. Just trying to get set up. Okay, we could evolve here. The danger here is the fact that hold on. I'm trying to think. We could use trade. Get rid of the Ultra Ball for now. Okay, we did get 1 energy. It literally would come down to on this Greninja. No, I can't. I can't. I would have to discard it. You know what? I'm gonna go for a risky play here. I'm gonna go for a risky play, but there's the possibility that the risky play pans out. We're gonna, I mean, I'll grab it. We're gonna rare candy into the Greninja. The odds of this working are so slim, but if this, I was gonna say if this works, I would literally have just won this turn. If this had worked, I was hoping that the Lily's Determination was going to get me my Mirage Energy there. And another, and a Combuskin or Blaziken. Hi, can I help you? And unfortunately I got neither of them. Which honestly, this game, I could have sniped both the Kadabra and Abra all in one go. I just like really put them far behind. Which would have been incredible, but now I'm the one that's behind. That sucks. Let me do. Yeah, because they're doing what? They have like 2 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon for each card in your hand, and they have, yeah, they're one-shotting everything I have right now. I need to find my yeah, I need to just straight up find hard. Okay. We kind of Frogadier, which we can't do anything with right now. I also kind of want to just use trade here. Okay, we got Zoroark. God, dude, this hand sucks right now, actually. If I use Dawn, I can get Combuskin, but I can't evolve it. We're just gonna use Lilies again, honestly. I do have 1 energy. Okay, my question is, do I just put the energy onto the Torchic? Nah, we'll put the energy onto... God, this fucking sucks. Both those Lilies did not get me what I was hoping for. I think I kind of tunnel vision into getting that Ignition Energy also, and I only have 1 copy of Ignition Energy, so really the only good way of getting my Ignition Energy is to... The only real way for me to get an Ignition Energy is to use, what's it called? I need to get Hilda, basically. Yeah, the problem is that I wanted to use I wanted to Mirage Barrage to knock these guys out before they turned into these assholes, before they became Alakazams. If they have boss's orders, they can one-shot my... Yeah, they one-shot Greninja EX here. Now, Greninja EX also one-shots them back, though. But again, they're a single prize. And he has Legacy Energy, which means... Yeah, that's game. I'm not coming back from that, unfortunately. I was kind of... Because of how few Pokemon I had in my deck, I was trying to I kind of tunnel vision into getting that Ignition Energy. If I had gotten the Ignition Energy, that would have been... I would have won that game straight up just from getting that Ignition Energy. Oh, wait, who is this person? Someone's trying to add me as a friend. Draven X10. I played against them earlier. I don't remember what they were playing. Sure, I guess I'll add you. They're level 4. I wonder if they were the person that played, I think that might have been the person that played... Lucario deck, maybe? Got a Tropius. We got an Armor Fossil. We got Misty's Vitality. Ooh, Full Art 2 Cannon. Nice. And Rapardos EX. Full Art 2 Cannon's nice if I want to try Alakazam. Yeah, I played that last game very poorly, though. To be 100% honest. Tails never fails. Nice, we got Tails. Would I like to go first? Absolutely not. I was about to say, I barely hear the music anymore. Music is not that loud anymore, and that's okay. Alright, we're starting Zorua, which is not ideal, but we at least have the air balloon in hand, which is nice, and we do have our transceiver. We have Meowth also, which is nice, but not necessary. Ha! We're both... Oh, wait, they also have... There's no way. There's no way actually this time, right? Bro, we might be running the same deck. They have 3 Zoros, okay. So we're not running the exact same deck, but I wonder if the strategy is similar here. Alright, we're gonna use Transceiver, grab Petrol. We're gonna use Petrol, grab my Trolley, look through the deck and see what else is here. We have our Hildas, we have some Lilies, okay. All my Froakies are there, my Frogadiers there, both of my Mega Greninjas. Okay, my Terra Greninja is right here in my hand, never mind. Okay, we have both Zorua, Zoroark. Alright, everything is here except for one Blaziken is prized. And my Fire Energy is prized. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna Trolley here, we're gonna grab double Froakie, Zorua, and a Torchic. And I know what you guys are thinking. What's the other Pokemon that's gonna go into this slot? Well, clearly, it's Badoo. So I can put an air balloon on this Zorua to retreat it into Badoo. Itchy Pollen. Itchy Pollen, hit them for weakness, and try to slow them down. Again, just make sure that they don't have item cards. They clearly... Yeah, they were able to buddy pop it on turn 1. I mean, they'll have supporters, obviously, but... Shutting off items is always nice. Also, it's kind of funny that I hit Zorua for weakness. Okay, he evolves into Zoroark. He could have evolved any of them into Zoroark, so I'm surprised he evolved the one that's damaged. Because that's going to make it easier for me later. Potentially make it easier. Okay, he gets rid of an Ultra Ball for 2. I guess he can't use the Ultra Ball this turn, so makes sense. They're going to use Boss. I do not mind them doing that. They clearly have no idea how my deck works. Unfortunately, right now, the deck is not working super well. But let's evolve into Greninja. And I can't do anything else there, unfortunately, in my hand. Well, ironically, I would have been able to use Meowth the last turn. I actually don't mind them getting a KO somewhere here. Because if they do get a KO... Oh, it's Yveltal. Yveltal just prevents people from retreating. You got rid of Budu and a Buddy Puffin. Full art Budu for Meowth. Okay, so they're probably going to Meowth for Lilies here. Full art Budu looks pretty cool. Yeah, this one was looking like maybe it was going to be, just because of their card sleeves, it almost was looking like it could be a mirror, but honestly, these were just free card sleeves given to everyone recently. So that's probably why they have those sleeves as well. Why I have the sleeve. But I also threw the sleeve here because I am running a Greninja deck anyways, so it makes sense for me to have it. Okay, they did Lilies. Use trade. Okay, they got rid of a dark energy. I don't know how much that matters. They haven't attached energies yet, is a nice thing. Unfortunately, Zoroark is weak to grass, not fighting, which means that Greninja does not one-shot it. They're attaching the Zoroark. So I think, yeah, this is, I guess, a Zoroark attacking deck. That means that they need access to other Ends Pokemon so that they could copy their attacks. Usually people I think use Zekrom or Reshiram, whichever one it is that's printed right now. Got another rare candy. Dude, this hand sucks. Yeah. The rare candy would have been nice if I had Blaziken in my hand instead of Torchic. Funny enough, I actually need my opponent to knock me out here so that I can at least put down Meowth and actually get like a Lilies and just make a fresh new hand. They got rid of Monkey Dory, which is interesting. They could have used that. Honestly, if they're breaking right now, I'm surprised. Okay, Ends Pokemon in play have no retreat cost. I can get rid of that later on. They do have End Zekrom, so he is gonna knock me out now. Tyrano to search for EXs, so he's gonna put down, yeah. He's gonna grab 2. Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate because I was actually hoping to knock those out with with Mirage Barrage. Oh, that's how he gets energies back into play, right? Attach a basic energy card from your discard card to follow your Ends Pokemon. Okay. And he's gonna hit me with Shred, probably. They got rid of Lilies. Honestly, the smartest thing they can do here is just not attack me, I feel like. Yeah, they should just not attack me, because they should know that I'm bricking really hard. I can promote whoever. Either one of these two, it doesn't matter which one. If I get the right cards also, it's possible for me to knock out the Zoroark right now, actually. If I get... Okay, Transceiver. Transceiver could get me Petrol, but then what? Petrol doesn't get me what everything I need. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna Meowth for Lilies. Yeah, I kind of bricked hard this game. Okay, so funny enough, I did get my Greninja. Now don't have my Buddy Anadon. We're gonna go for Zoroark and hope that Zoroark does something for me. Use trade, get rid of Dawn again. Oh, now I get my Ignition energy, of course. But I don't have a way of getting energies in the discard pile, so all I could do is attack with Budu. Yeah, not great. My opponent's fully set up, and I am not set up at all. This one is unfortunate. They are also drawing a lot. How many lilies do they have in discard? 2 lilies in discard, including both the full art and secret illustration rare. That sucks, depending on what they go after. If they go after Torchic, actually, that's really bad, but I get the feeling they're gonna go for Meowth. Oh, they went after Greninja. Okay. Okay. If I draw a water energy, I could just knock out the Meowth for free. Yeah, they do a lot of damage there. But I don't get a water energy into play. We're gonna go for a risky move, but it's kind of the only move I can make right now. Which is to... we could... Hold on, we could use trade. Get rid of the water energy. We got transceivers. Yeah, we don't... Yeah, no, we missed. I needed to get... If I had gotten Blaziken into play, I would have at least been able to use a Mirage Barrage to do damage to a Zoroark and knock out, like, Yveltal or something, but nah, that was... Oh, that was a dead hand. Yeah, this deck is definitely not the easiest one to run, which is, like, it's fun to play, but I'm worried about bringing it into a in-person event, since I'm not that experienced in playing Pokemon TCG. Like, I played this game, but I've only played it a little bit. I've never taken it like that seriously. Alright, we're starting Budew. Just natural Budew start. What are the odds of that? I do have Petrol Factory, which is a nice combination to have in my starting hand. Ooh, that's a nice Zygarde card sleeve. Ooh, Cynthia's deck. Which means I'm gonna have to deal with the Garchomp. Fighting Gong. Grab. Oh, I wonder if this deck runs... Grab a Gibble. I was gonna say, I wonder if this deck actually runs Lunatone Soul Rock. Okay. We get boss's orders, that's nice and all. We're gonna Petrol for our... Trolley is here. Fortunately for us, we're gonna use the trolley. We're gonna grab double Zorua, double Froakie, and a Torchic. We do actually have Meowth that... Well, we could play Meowth once I get knocked out. Okay. Okay, so we have... Okay, good. We have our Greninjas, we have our Zoroarks, we have our Blazekins. Excellent. 2 Dons, 2 Lilies, 3 rare candies. 3 rare candies total. Alright, and we have 4... Oh, we only have 4 energies in the entire deck. Our Ignition energy is prized. And one of our water energies is prized. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna do this. We're going to draw with Team Rocket's Factory. Okay, I got Lilies and Hilda. Hilda's nice. Kind of would need rare candy for it to really work well, though. Alright, we're just gonna go Itchy Pollen here. Lilies is not bad. Ultra Ball, potentially, depending on what I draw next turn, maybe Ultra Ball into Zoroark and then Hilda into the second Zoroark could be good too. Alright, Rosemary just there for support, and it just makes Cynthia's Pokemon do plus 30 damage, so my Budew will be dying next turn. And Power Weight gets plus 70 HP. Alright, it's all... Okay, it's a matter of can I get access to... I could knock this thing out, it just depends on if I get... Okay, wrong Greninja. Okay, we can Ultra Ball away. Maybe we'll hold on to Frogadier. We can ball away special red card for now. We want to grab a Zoroark here. And then we can evolve that Frogadier. That Frogadier for now. Okay, we got a water energy. We got Combuskin. But what we need right now is hopefully... Yeah, we could get rid of a water energy also. We got Blazekins. That kind of sucks. This is doing 50 damage. Maybe it'll knock me out, but even if it does, that's fine. Let's use Collect here. Okay, Rare Candy. That's good. Because that's gonna... I don't really need Rare Candy right now, actually. I needed Rare Candy this past turn. And my Greninja. I was hoping to just take Knockout on Gibble. Honestly, hold on. No, I need Hilda. Dude, this guy's gonna have so many Roserades. I feel like I am misplaying also a lot. I don't know what, like... Sometimes I feel like I'm playing towards what would make me super lucky. Alright. So now the good news is, I can use Dawn to grab this Greninja that I needed, a Zoroark that I needed, and I could grab the second Torchic, which I don't really need, but it would not be bad, because I do have multiple energies in discard. Or I could use it to grab another Froakie. So we'll do Froakie for now. So we'll evolve that. I can honestly evolve this one instead. Or we'll... Okay, I guess we'll Rare Candy instead. If I had a way to attach energies, that would be great. Because I could knock out 2 of these Gibbles. Let's get rid of Buddy Poffin. Oh, we got a second water energy. That actually, hold on, means that we can knock out this Gibble, but also Seething Spirit here, and actually knock out. We could do a second trade. Get rid of Transceiver for now. Okay, we got another Torchic. That's nice and all. And we could take a double KO. And get rid of energies by getting rid of these 2. I can also just hit this one. Because that puts it at 140. Discard these 2 energies. Yeah, so double prizes there. And I set them back a little bit. And if they don't evolve... If they don't evolve these Roselias next turn, I do the same thing and just knock out both the Roselias and just lower their damage output. Sacred Ash is fine and puts cards back into the deck. And then also, they need to get a KO onto this Greninja, otherwise I'll just do the same thing again. Search your deck for a Sentius Pokemon and reveal it. Okay. So they can actually put the 2... Okay, Buddy Poffin. That's totally fine. They need to get a KO, and I don't think they will. Especially because they just evolved into Gabite this turn. They won't be able to evolve. What sucks is that the Rosaries are at 130 damage. Castle was... Look at the top 8 cards of your deck and put 3 of them into your hand. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Not too scary, just kind of cool. Because honestly, what I'm going to do next turn... Oh, please tell me... Okay, they go for the other Roserade. But even then, like, this isn't enough damage, right? It's plus 90, but they're doing 130. And what's going to happen now is that we're going to use Seething Spirit to attach those energies back. And I drew the energy that I needed. Then I could also use Hilda or Petrol, whichever one. Honestly, what I'm going to do here is go for... I mean, Petrol can get me what? Ultra Ball? Petrol lets me just draw 2 cards as well. So we could use Petrol to grab maybe Energy Retrieval. I don't know how many energies are in my discard right now. 2. So I could grab a Retrieval. I could grab Night Stretcher, but I also have another Petrol in hand, so I don't need Night Stretcher. Ultra Ball makes the most sense right now. Get rid of a honestly, get rid of a Blaziken and a Buddy Buddy Poffin to grab Mega Greninja. We're going to use the factory to draw. I could use the trade to get rid of Lilies to draw. We got our retrieval. We could trade to get rid of the Hilda here. We got Frogadier, huge. Yeah, we need to just do it again. Mirage Barrage again. I don't even care. We just knock these guys out. Knock that out and knock out the Gabite. Another 2 prize turn. Yeah, I'm just stopping them from setting up their the Garchomps. Like, yeah, you have your Roserades set up, which is plus 90 damage, which is scary, but yeah, they get Lilies there, but they're only gonna get 6 out of Lilies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, do they knock me out here? I think they have exactly enough to knock me out here, which sucks. But I can Petrol for... Oh, I can actually... Actually, I don't even need to. Yeah, they do exactly enough, I think. Yeah, perfect lethal. Can I just get my Greninja out into play now? And Greninja is weak to electric, not grass. Not that it would have mattered anyways. Okay, we energy retrieval here. Grab the 2 water energies. We can attach a water energy. We can use Seeding Spirit to attach water energy. We can use Petrol. No, we don't even have to use Petrol. We just attack here. And we don't even do the extra damage. We don't need to. Like, genuinely, what do they do here? They have no Garchomps in play. They never were able to set up a Garchomp. And I found my Ignition Energy. Freaking Ignition Energy, man. Alright, we're gonna do one more match after this. Yeah, that was... I don't know if they bricked or what, but me getting my Mirage... Like, me being able to use Mirage Barrage and just constantly snipe all of their Gibbles, 100% is the reason why I won that game. Level 21. That's fun. Alright, we'll do one more match. Maybe 2, depending on how fast this one goes. I'm sorry, was this guy level 76? Is that what that icon was? I am level 21, and I just hit level 21. Hey guys, oh, I have a 73 there, so that's not the level. I don't know what that is. Okay. Okay, go first. Go ahead, go first. Damn it. Oh, first game of the night where I'm going second. No. Oof, yeah, that sucks. And I have my transceivers too, and I just, oh man, that. Oh, and we're up against Excadrill. That explains why they wanted me to go first, honestly. Alright, we're gonna use transceiver. We'll attach water and then we'll end turn. That sucks, man. Because I'm not going to be able to get my... This is why you want to go first. Like, the fact that I can't use supporters means I can't use petrol to grab my precious trolley here. Now, them using Genesect immediately on the first turn to grab their evolutions, even though they can't actually evolve, is interesting. And I think if we do use Boss... Oh, he's going to run Trolley, isn't he? Okay, so this matchup, the reason it's winnable for me still... Oh, they went... Okay. Did they not have Trolley? Did they have Buddy Buddy instead? Right, the reason why this is still winnable for me is because if I do get my Greninja EX out, I can snipe the Beldums. In fact, I have Psyduck in my Exegil deck, and I think I should actually replace it with either like maybe Shaman. I did get copies of Shaman. Yeah, maybe I should use Shaman instead. Okay, they got their setup. We can petrol for my trolley here. I could have also evolved, but getting trolley was more important. The other thing I can do is maybe go Budu, double Froakie, Zoroark, and a Torchic. Torchic also is going to be really good in this matchup because I could actually one-shot Excadrill. So this matchup is not bad for me, even though they went first. And what I could do is I could try... Well, they already have the Metangs, though, so Budu doesn't do anything for me here. So I'll just do this setup. And we'll attach water to Froakie. And I will end turn there. I am starting a little slow, but as long as I can get a Blaziken ready to go, he'll be fully set up this turn, most likely. Metang, like he'll have triple Metang because I wasn't able to disrupt them. I see why it's so good to run. This is why I got a copy of, I got exactly one copy of Genesect EX in the mail a few days ago. I need a second Precious Trolley, though, is the problem. Oh, they whiffed a Metal Maker completely. They actually whiffed one Metal Maker. Then they only got one energy on the second one? Well, he can actually evolve now and knock out my Zorua. Alright, they only got 3. Wow, 3 energies off of 3 Metal Makers is not a lot. I'm wondering if they have a low energy count in the deck. Sucks that I'm losing a Zorua, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, that's, you know, the downside is I wasn't able to evolve my Pokemon or anything. Okay, he milled one of my Zoroarks, which ironically doesn't matter, but he also milled my only Night Stretcher, which fucking sucks. I'm gonna start with... Theoretically, it's possible for me to... Okay, I'm gonna start with... I'm gonna send out this Froakie. Theoretically, it's possible for me to knock out Excadrill next turn. I just need to get Rare Candy, Combustion, and a Fire Energy all at once. And I have Lilies, so it's possible. Alternatively, it depends on what I draw. Honestly, if I draw... If I draw into Rare Candy, then I use Hilda for Blaziken and the Fire Energy. Attach the Fire Energy to Torchic. Use Rare... Like, I'd have to... If I draw into a Rare Candy. We want to see Rare Candy here? No. Okay. So, what we can do here instead is... If I use Hilda, I don't have the Rare Candy to evolve my unless I give up a Froakie intentionally. If I use Hilda to get Frogadier instead and a Fire Energy. Alternatively, what we should do is probably just use Lilies and hope for the best. Never feels great, but it is what it is. Okay, we got... Okay. Okay. We can use trade, get rid of the water energy. Okay, we got Combuskin. That's nice. We also did get Frogadier. And we have Froakie here. And we have Meowth next turn for like Petrol or something. So what we'll do now is we'll do Summoning Jutsu. We'll grab... We have double Blaziken already, so we don't need that. We could grab Greninja, and Frogadier. Like, we're playing from behind, but it's doable. Because theoretically, I only need 2. As long as I'm only losing 1 prizers, we're fine. Or, like, if he does something stupid and, like, tries to... I don't know about stupid, but if he tries to, like... If he were to try to use Boss's Orders on my Zoroark, yeah, he gets Knockout and 2 prizes. But I would be able to potentially retaliate next turn. I just need to find my Fire Energy. So if he knocks out the Frogadier this turn, next turn I promote a Combuskin. Use Meowth to find Hilda. Hilda gets me my Fire Energy. Use the ability to attach a Water Energy. And Combuskin takes the 1-hit KO onto Excadrill. Like, this matchup is doable because... Oh, they passed? There's no way they passed there. I mean, that is... How devastating do we want to be? I can take out 2 Metal Makers right now. Alright, I could retreat this guy. Into you. Evolve you. What's your retreat cost? Your retreat cost is 2, so I can honestly even boss up the Genesect here. Just to trap it. We attach that. We use your ability to put a Water Energy back into play. I'm thinking of using Trade-In, but I don't want to get rid of the Meowth just in case if they like boss or something. And we just Mirage Barrage, and honestly, like, take out 2 Metangs. And then next turn, if I draw an energy, I could do that again to make out the last Metang and Excadrill. Like this. Oh, and my Fire Energy was prized that entire time. I would have never gotten a KO on Excadrill. That's disgusting. But I think at the end of the day, this deck is just really good at dealing with Excadrill specifically because of Blaziken be able to one-shot. Yeah, Blaziken be able to one-tap Mega Excadrill is huge. Because usually part of what makes Mega Excadrill so good is that 340 HP. And then alternatively, other than Blaziken one-tapping Excadrill, I could also just stop them from setting up by using this Terra Greninja. Yeah, they concede. Nice, we did it. Although, to be fair, something must have happened also because the previous turn they just did nothing. Alright, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I will definitely be back tomorrow. I might play a different deck tomorrow, though. Let's just open whatever rewards we got. Mega Darkrai Hoodie, that's pretty cool. Got a Centiskorch, Sizzleweed, and we got Collector Crate, okay. A Litwick, Armor Fossil, Heatran. Manectric is kind of cool, and I am thinking of maybe making a deck around it. We got a Wailord EX. We got, ooh, permanent of full art. I actually have 2 of these in real life. We got a second full art Gwyn. We got, oh, we got the secret. I feel like this was a given, like going to be a giveaway. I wish I had this card in real life. That would be incredible. 2 packs as well. We got Misty's, a second copy of FLR Primarina, and a Bastiodon. And then we get another Misty's, Piggyback, and Miraidon. Okay. Nice. Alright, that's going to be it for tonight, my friends. We will be back on tomorrow. I like this deck. It's not always the easiest one to run, honestly. There's like a lot of complexity, and I don't know how to sequence it properly all the time. But I think that tomorrow we're going to try out the... Where is it? We're going to try out our Extragil V2, which is running Hyper Aroma. It's running Hyper Aroma because I don't have, or I didn't have access to what's it called? I did not have access to Genesect DX when I designed the deck. I also have this variant, which is running Precious Trolley, but I'm wondering if I could maybe get rid of the Trolley and throw in some other deck or some other card, another Ace spec. I just don't know what Ace spec would work in this deck other than Precious Trolley. That's gonna be it for tonight, guys. So thank you so much to anyone who is still here for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Take care, everyone.